Hi, I'm Flo, and I'm a data scientist on Domo's AI Labs team. At Domo, we don't just talk about AI, we live it. It's not just a buzzword for us. It's a tool we use to make life easier, faster, and smarter. The following demo is a perfect example of how AI transforms the way we handle support tickets at Domo. Imagine this: a single workflow that processes incoming data, uses AI to pull in the right context, suggests the best responses, and sends those suggestions to the support team for review. All of this happens seamlessly, and yes, all within Domo. Let's dive in. Domo's support team deals with hundreds of tickets every day. Questions about data ingestion, scripting tiles, visualization tools, you name it. Before AI, our support engineers had to go on a scavenger hunt for every ticket, digging through knowledge base articles, ticket histories, the community forum, and even video resources to craft the perfect response. Sure, that's fine for one or two tickets, but when you're handling hundreds a day, that's a whole different story. This is where AI steps in and is the ultimate game changer. And the best part, we do it all in Domo. Let's walk through an example. I'm going to create a support ticket in Salesforce, which is our support management ticket platform. Let's say a customer has a question about pulling FileVine data into Domo. I'll fill in the subject line and description and create the case. Now, if we check the ticket, there's no history yet. It's brand new. Here's where the magic begins. Using Domo Connectors, all incoming support tickets are automatically added to a Domo dataset that updates regularly. For this demo, I'll update the dataset manually. And there it is. The new ticket shows up in the dataset with the subject and description. That single row of data triggers our agentic workflow to start crafting a response. Let's break down how the workflow works. Every new row of data kicks off the process. Using basic SQL, we pull in the most recent data point. And don't worry, if we get a flood of tickets at once, the workflow handles it like a pro. It triggers a new workflow for each ticket and uses a snapshot of the dataset at kickoff, so there's no confusion. Next, the workflow uses a natural language prompt tailored to the problem we're solving. For this use case, the prompt is simple. Provide a few possible solutions to this customer issue, and it fills in the description from the support ticket. Now here's where it gets really cool. The agent pulls in relevant context and layers to optimize its response. First, it checks key internal indices for related information. If it doesn't find what it needs, it expands the search to all knowledge base articles. Still no luck? It moves on to ticket histories living in Oracle and Salesforce. And if it still needs more information, it scans the Domo community forum. All of this happens automatically and directly in the workflow, thanks to Domo's custom code capabilities. Not only that, the agent actually gets smarter over time by adding response information from past tickets to the internal indices based on answers it has found in other sources. This approach ensures that relevant information is more accessible, resulting in faster processing times. Talk about powerful AI. After all that, which by the way takes less than a minute, the agent generates a response. But what good is a response if it doesn't go back into the ticket system? The final step in our workflow is sending the AI-generated response back to Salesforce for human review. If we check the case history, we see that the proposed response was added to the ticket. A support engineer can review it, tweak it if needed, and send it off. Our support ticket agent now handles over 70% of incoming tickets. How amazing is that? I can think of so many use cases for similar agentic workflows. Maybe you're a law firm wanting to build an internal trial preparation assistant, or you're an online retailer wanting to create a customer-facing chatbot to help with order information. Domo's agentic workflows can perform complex tasks, pull in relevant data as needed, and leverage LLMs to summarize, process, and generate text, all in a fraction of the time that it would take for a human to complete it all. And it never needs a coffee break. AI isn't just about making things faster, it's about making them smarter. As we've shown, we have used it to simplify and accelerate support ticket handling, freeing up teams to focus on what really matters, solving complex problems and delivering value. Start exploring how these advancements can transform your processes today.